Growth of cities attracts serfs, so we lose 1 base tax in Elam and gain it in Cairo instead. I am okay with... Actually, what is Elam? Elam is wool. Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. More stuff in Cairo, because it's a capital, so it gets capital modifiers to tax rate. I'm not just making that up, right? I'm sure there is a bonus to tax income from the capital. Okay, so we fully improved relations with Ethiopia. They will be chill for now. Total cost is further modified by... So it reduces the cost of development by a lot. In fact, development here is stupidly cheap. I'm going to go and boost Cairo. I did not realise that the cost of improving your capital is reduced by your total development. That's kind of cool. Where's... How much are you saying you are? Oh, right, you have 32 development, but it costs 61. Yeah, it's still kind of expensive. There it is. Right, the reason I'm losing money is because I'm not ahead of time in admin. No, I'm definitely waiting for the technology to spread, then we'll worry about that. More legalism, more prestige. More prestige equals better trade power, equals more money. Basra, integrate them. Lovely. Welcome to the team. Russia started to go for Siberia, I think. Perm had a surprising number of troops. Whoa, France! Oh dear. You've lost the Pyrenees. That's not good. And Provence is back as well. And the Papal States have taken... Wow, France is not looking good. Although Burgundy... Oh, wow. I just realised that Burgundy disappeared. Well, not quite, but still, wow. And Brabant is doing well. That could well be a very strong Netherlands appearing in this game. Because that is a lot of Dutch miners. Interesting. They wouldn't be splitting out of anyone, so I think the Brabant probably will just turn into the Netherlands. Utrecht will join voluntarily. Maybe Liège. Or maybe they'll just fight Liège. When's the Switzerland stream? Switzerland game's over. It ended. But the next Hearts of Iron stream will be on Saturday, yes. That will be at 10 o'clock PM GMT. Running until... between 1 and 2 AM. Foreign talent. Our drill masters stand in awe of the Hormuzi armies. I can spend a bunch of money to get army professionalism, or I can improve relations. No, I don't actually want the army professionalism right now. Come on, France, we're not at that point in history where you surrender. Oh dear. Fishy! Thank you very much for the follow. And Super Torres. Did I say Super Torres? I'm not sure I did. Well, thank you for the follows, regardless. I can invite a new scholar, and at this point I am taking the development cost reduction guide because I am now friends with Tunis once again. Welcome back. Also, conversion. Also, did I finish coring everything? I did. Good. And rebels still don't seem particularly positioned to do any damage of any kind, really. Ethiopia has announced me as a new rival. Shouldn't be a problem. You only have one ally. I could really put you in your place. Bartering increases, or we lose inflation and lose admin. That is a cheap admin... Hang on, wait, is that a cheap one or an expensive one? Reduces it by 2. That's an expensive one, but only by 25. Something I was considering doing anyway. Go ahead. It will reduce my interest. And let's go ahead and pay that one off. Any ideas who I'll play after the Mamluks? Well, that's still like 200 years away. Not sure. What is GMT to EST? EST is 5 hours behind us. So that would be 5 PM EST. After the Mamluks, I wouldn't mind actually trying the Ottomans. I don't think I've ever actually played as the Ottomans before, and I kind of like the idea that they have special Janissary units, plus working with the drill. Or I might play as Prussia again. Like just a massively Space Marine army. Or I might try as the Timurids again. See if they fix them post-release. Aswan gains prestige and base tax. Or we gain prestige. Oh, absolutely. Development. Karakanulu into Persia. I'd prefer to do Timurids into Persia. How is the institution spread coming? It's spreading. It is definitely 100% spreading. And we can go more towards legalism. How legalistic are we? 85. Do I want to push this button again? Once we've debased currency once more. Yes, I think I will. So I'm basically debasing currency, which increases my corruption by 2, then paying it off by paying out piety in order to pay off another loan. Like so, and we're down to 18. 8,000 in debt rather than 10,500. I think you fixed them. I think they fixed them. Played Timurids and they had no Ming support. Good. Construction cost reduction, unrest and state maintenance, or we gain a level 3 philosopher who's Turkish. That's not good enough. No, I'm going to take the reduction to stuff. Do we have any rebels appearing? Nope. Right, we have some ships from Basra. You're doing that. They've changed the icon for protect trade. Interesting. We have some caravels who could also be protecting trade in Basra. Not Basra, Aden. And we have you, who can also be protecting trade in Aden. And hopefully we'll all merge together. That's kind of the idea here. Yeah, the Ottomans just seemed too easy. I played as France. France is how I learned to play EU4. And that was actually a really fun game. And then France in the Clash of the Titans is quite possibly one of the best games I've ever had in this game. But that's because it was a very, very competitive multiplayer. It was a lot of fun. A lot of like trying to maintain status quo. And I like those games. It's like constant diplomatic and political wrangling. That was good. I enjoyed that. My favourite nation to play would be Brandenburg. I absolutely love Brandenburg. I really, really liked Venice and the Hansa. I just hate merchant republics as they currently stand. Although the drill mechanic might help them because it makes mercenaries cheaper. Possibly. I just don't like Merchant Republic government form. It is terrible. Right, I can gain a skill to Turk. Or local defensiveness in Iceland until the end of the game. I will take the local defensiveness in one of my main forts for the rest of the game. Thank you. That's very good of you. Also, I think I will spend the money and upgrade you right now. Seeing as you have the 25% extra defensiveness, you will then be a level 4 fort. And if the Ottomans do ever decide to turn on me again to try and reclaim some of this territory, and they might well do so, then they will struggle to do so rather more. And manpower limit seems to have gone down. I really want to go and recruit my infantry armies, seeing as I'm 30,000 men short. But then I have to pay them. I don't particularly want to pay them. I really ought to start getting something. I'm going to wait until I have 100 ducats in the... except I have to pay them. No, I need to pay off the loans. Focus. Or better yet, would be embracing the technology, taking out the loans to do so, getting ahead of time in both admin and Diplo, and then using the economic advantage from that, because you get 20% extra production efficiency and 20% extra trade efficiency to pay off the loans more quickly. That might be a better idea. Okay, so Cairo has embraced. I'd kind of like to wait until Alexandria does, because I know Alexandria is a high development. In fact, oh, this whole area is... Yeah, that's a 25 right there. There's a lot of development down here. So I'm going to wait until it spreads to these, and then we'll embrace. It's fine, we can wait a bit longer. I'm not feeling particularly threatened by any of my neighbours right now. Plus I still have my alliance with Poland and Hungary, which I should probably go and strengthen before they let those falter. Although they probably like the fact that they're allied with the #1 nation in the world. No! Spain's overtaken me! #2 nation in the world. Well, the Mamluks basically have one job, and that's to keep the Ottomans in check. And this is one of the best counters. Like, I've had a couple of people in the YouTube comments saying, hey, they've nerfed the Ottomans. They haven't really. They've just added a worthwhile competitor into the region. That's the Mamluks. And the Mamluks historically were the counter to Ottoman expansion. And now they are again. And kind of similar with the Timurids. Aha! I can sell Egyptian slaves for 1,000 ducats. 100% do it. That's another bunch of loans repaid. Or we can embrace. Hold on. Because then I am only 500 ducats short. That's basically one loan. Fayum, Sina, Akhmin, Baghdad. So once those four have embraced, hang on, where are those? Fayum's there. It's 61% towards. Okay. That's the big one. That's going to knock off 100 ducats right there. Sina, I think, is up here. No, Sina is... No, that's Masawa. Sina's there. 18%. That's not going to be for a while. Akhmin. Okay, I don't know where Akhmin is. It's there. That's not going to be for a while. Baghdad is not going to be for a while either. Although it is spreading of its own volition. Why? Oh, that's probably just from me spending development. Yeah, probably. So you're expecting that in 1612. That's 13 years from now. That's rather a long time. Cool. That's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Oh, I forgot to vassalize you. Crap. You're now at war. That's really bad. I totally forgot to vassalize them. So, you're at war with Yemen, who I would like to weaken, and preferably even take land from. You're at war with Hormuz, which are a shadow of their former selves, and then Karkanulu, who could do some damage. And on our side is Adal and Baluchistan. So Adal is one that I want to kind of keep alive. Baluchistan would help, actually. I mean, this is forcing me to get the infantry armies rebuilt, but so be it. We'll defend them and then we'll vassalize them after, and hopefully take some land from Yemen. So, we need... Actually, hang on. I have a button I can click now. I can go over here and I can say, conform to template. Click. And this should now automatically recruit a bunch of troops. Whoops. To automatically bring those troops up to scratch. So we're going to do that. Forts have re-engaged. I'm going to just delete you for now. I don't have any ships down here, which is kind of annoying. I could actually do with a bunch of galleys. I'm going to go ahead and... Ah, these are war galleys. No, I'm not. and now I'm losing 30 a month. But that's because I'm still reinforcing, so it's fine. So I just need to wait for all of these troops to be ready, which will be in about 20 days. And then we can go and spank Karakanulu. And in fact, the other thing I need to do is say, hey, this land is clearly mine. Do that in diplomacy. And then we go on to you. And we've already claimed the whole of Yemen. Good. Who's this? That's Oman. I'm not fighting Oman. So we'll go ahead and unselect you. Someone else has already selected those. And then Karakanulu. I'm basically going to say, at this point in the game, this is all clearly mine. I mean, it's obvious. It's just mine. This is going to make Karakanulu hate me, but I'm okay with that fact. I'm not going to go quite that far, just the adjacents. Alright, good. So that's what I'm claiming from this war. As soon as my armies are ready, we'll be back. Right, they're killing my navy. That's fine. I can repay a loan. No, extend it. Also, I need some generals. That's a very good general. Thanks to the war against the Mamluks. And that's also a very good general. We should have some pretty good army tradition. 61. It's not bad. Kind of annoyed that I'm having to extend my loans now, though. Alright, armies are here. Who is their war leader? Oh, it's only Hormuz in Yemen. Okay, so Akanulu is not actually in this war. You really don't need me. You can use my strength, but I'm going to reduce my maintenance. Yes, I will repay a loan. In that case, I'm going to go and turn off most of my forts too. Except I do want the... I really wish it was possible to mothball armies. But no, I want Yemen. Off you go. And yeah, I need to turn off some of these forts, because there is absolutely no reason for half of these to be up. I'm going to keep the ones on Akanulu just in case. I'll keep those two just in case. I'll keep those. Don't need you. I could really do with a fort over here. Another one. I have none in southern Egypt. Interesting. Ah, you're taking attrition. I thought I'd spread you out enough. Apparently not. And your allied forces are doing awesomely. Let's go down to Dawashir and start actually claiming some of this stuff for the greater glory of the Mamluks. Oh, you're already stealing that fort. Curses. In fact, if that's the majority of their armies... Oh, no, it's not. Still have Hormuz. No, I'm going to go ahead and turn off most of my forts. Because it certainly looks like Akanulu is not going to join. I'm just going to turn you on. And you on. Everything else can stay off. Oh, and Qatif, because you're right on the border. And between you, they can get through Basra, but thanks to the desert, they can't. So no, that completely blocks all access. In fact, I don't even need alarm. Turn you off. Cool, that'll do. Right, you go there. You go there. You come over here. Oh, you have to go all the way around. Really? No, you don't. Oh, because of that fort there. Yeah, fine. No, I don't really want the professionalism. I'll take the additional relations with Oman. Not that I particularly need it, but it's fine. And honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and split you. And start carpet sieging. Wave of obscurantism. Oh, hello. We must divert state resources to counteract the dark trend. I get that because I'm a free thinker. Or the way we can keep subjects in the dark. We can get that because we're secretive. So prestige or a very... No, we'll take the prestige. This way we can keep the subjects in the dark. Ah. It's all a power play. That's Dulkadir. You're an ally. Oh, in fact, you're a subject. So I will help you with that siege, because that siege is going to go to me. And that's the important one. Extend. Because we have to just take out another loan. This war should be out in no time. Who declared this? Dawashiri conquest of Qatar. Oh, you died again! What is it with these people dying so quickly? You are 56, I guess. So we can get another Egyptian, which I think we need to in order to keep these under control. 532. Extend. Please be advisor cost reduction. Please be advisor cost reduction. Extend. Discipline. Yeah, it's acceptable. You need to go and squish their army. You need to go and take that. Amirs gain loyalty. Cool. Sheikh al-Islam. We're going to take legalism. We are going to take the decision if we can. We can't. How's legalism doing right now? It's 28. Not enough. Royal Marriage from Tunis. Absolutely. Immoral prices. Merchants Guild lose a ton of stuff. Merchant Guilds gain loyalty. But we have a huge uprising. Considering I'm at war, that uprising isn't terrible. We lose some money. You know what? I'm going to go and kill that uprising. You. Head over to here. Because I think that's where they're all going to be. They are going to be around. You two head up to there. Were the Mamluks the inventor of some sort of ancient CIA? We couldn't possibly tell you that. I forgot to tell when this came into effect. Let's turn on the fort in Alexandria. Blink. Wait until the end of this month, hopefully, and it doesn't force us to do this one, because that's kind of a nasty one. That's a siege. Sweet. Let's split you in half. And just have you rolling up Yemen. Good. That means that... Alright, it's all up there. That's fine. You go roll these guys up. And because we have troops in Alexandria, we are going to deal with that just fine. You guys come up to there. And you're dealing with those. We should be okay. Crush them. Crush Rashid before it takes it. Go, go. Yes. Lovely. That was a lovely attack. And global trade has just arrived. I haven't even got printing press yet. Goods have been moved across continents since antiquity, but when this was previously limited to a set number of routes and goods, such as manufactured goods in India and China finding their way across the Indian Ocean and along the Silk Road, all trade has now increasingly become part of a greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa and the crossing the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mined in the Andes is now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within Southeast Asian trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. That changes everything. Where did it spawn? It's colonialism. Printing press. It doesn't look like it's European. It's not Ottoman. It's not us. Not Tunis. Could well be in China. And we have quite a few marketplaces, so it should spread fairly quickly. There it is. Beijing. Ming are going to get it first. That's annoying. But like I said, we have a lot of marketplaces, so it should spread pretty quickly to us too. In fact, how are we doing on the old printing press? 1,400. I think I'm going to go ahead and embrace it. Grab that, and now we're ahead of time. Grab you. Twice. Grab you. Twice. Oh, we're still behind times in Diplo, that's annoying. And then military. Okay, so we're ahead of time in admin at least, which increases production income by 20%. Alright, good stuff. And also new artillery have become available, chambered demi-cannon, so I will be wanting to increase the number of artillery I have at some point soon. Probably. You're fighting them. You have not beaten those guys yet. And unfortunately there was a fort in Halab which I forgot about. Should have grabbed that at the same time that I grabbed Alexandria's. France is no longer a valid rival for me. Oh France, how the mighty have fallen. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, let's cancel the trade embargo against the French. And probably Akanulu. Akanulu will be the next one. But seriously, we've basically won this war now. Can we just end it? Now it's the Siege of Halab. Full army is on its way. You are only a half a stack. Well, where's the other half? Jeddah. Okay. We'll go and grab you. And in fact, I can just go ahead and stop paying for my armies at this point. Alright, good. Because all we're doing is sieging. Let's move you guys back up to there. Let's move you to there with you. And I can still get an idea, which is military ideas, because we are ahead of time. That is acceptable. I will take the prestige. Lovely.